7 o'clock.
When your car is making a strange noise, no matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
Tune in to Big Top Sports
with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
He'll have sports thoughts from the center ring of Chicagoland and to the outer rings from across the nation.
Whether from Chicago Cubs,
White Sox,
Bulls,
Bears,
Blackhawks,
Stars,
Fire,
Boomers, whatever the national story is of the day.
Geyer and his sports czar takes will either have you nodding in agreement,
yelling at the radio,
or in all honesty,
a bit of both.
With the way the Chicagoland sports and sports are in general, there's bound to be
thrills,
chills, and
oh my God moments. So get your snacks and libations ready,
because this is going to be a wild ride.
Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer's quirky and insightful Fanatics take
will make you feel a little
or a lot better about your Chicagoland sports viewing experiences.
Tune in to Big Top Sports with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m.
to 8 p.m.
Fox River Valley, I call that place my home. Fox River Valley, the more will this guy roll. I've been north, south, east, and west, but there's one place that I love the best. It's the Fox River Valley, I call it my home. There's Aurora, St. Charles, Geneva, and Elgin, up and down that river. Elgin and Dundee, McHenry, South Elgin. I ride there in my flipper. I'm the north, south, east, and west, but there's one place that I love the best. It's the Fox River Valley, I call it my home. Fox River Valley, I call the place my home. Fox River Valley, the more will this guy roam. I've been north, south, east, and west, but there's one place that I love the best. It's Fox River Valley, I call it my home. There's Aurora, St. Charles, Geneva, and Elgin, up and down that river. Algonquin and Dundee, McHenry, South Elgin. I ride there in my flipper. Up the north, south, east, and west, but there's one place that I love.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Good morning. Welcome to week 3 of the fantasy football season on WRMN's Fantasy Football Blitz with your host, Dave Tease, and myself, John Payne. Week 3, Dave.
Yes.
Let's call into WRMN 1410 studio line at 847-931-1410, or you can text us at 505-926-1410, or feel free to chat with us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio.
You ready for another week 1?
Well, at least I didn't screw up the beginning. But
last week, John goes, "Hey, let me start it out." I said, "Okay." So he's like, "Hey, blah, 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 blah." That's been our running joke all week.
First responders event, pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was really great. A lot of people showed up to the event. So did the rain. They decided to show up to the event too. But that came in around 4:05, 4:10, and a little bit of rain, and then boy, it came down, and the winds picked up, and it was flying everywhere. Oh, it was. But
it was cool for 3 hours.
Well, yeah, but setup. People were showing up early. Yeah. I mean, setup went great. Everybody was doing a great job working together and putting things together. It was a teamwork. It was a good effort, and we should be very proud of what happened yesterday. And also, too, the businesses were great. Food was great. I was eating some good food there.
Yeah, well, it's a big day for me. I'm in my fantasy baseball championship, and I had a pretty commanding lead that dwindled quick. My bats have just fell apart, and I think today that I think I can bring the championship home to South Elgin, Illinois.
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right, let's get started.
Week 3 this week. So people, just to get you started out as to how good and decent John and I are. We're not the best, but we kind of know what we're doing. I'm in first place in our fantasy league, and John is in second place. I'm not gloating, but I'm only up by 12 points?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It's still early. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. That's
exactly.
For sure.
You always express that. So let's get into some games because our time is limited, and people are getting out of bed just to listen to us.
Bengals and Vikings. No Burrow, no McCarthy. Means Carson Wentz versus Joe Browning.
Backup versus backup.
Wentz hasn't thrown for 200 yards in a game since 2022. But Browning has a 71.5 career completion rate. The Vikings are 26th in rush defense, giving up 5.2 yards a game or per carry. Aaron Jones is out, means Jordan Mason will get a full workload. In 7 career games with at least 15 touches, Mason averages 94 rushing yards a game. And since he has allowed 5.3 yards, 5.3 rushing yards to Jacksonville running backs, and then they're giving up the second most fantasy points to running backs. So look for Jordan Mason to get a full workload today. I look for, at least 90 yards in a score.
For fantasy owners, did they activate Cam Akers yet, or is he? I don't think if they did,
I haven't seen anything. I mean, it's pretty early,
and we're still without Jordan Addison. He's got a total of 4-game suspension.
Right, so he's got this week and next week.
Exactly.
Aaron Jones being out. I mean, Jordan Mason looked good running the ball the other day.
Yeah,
last week. So it should be a running back battle. I think Chase Brown gets the ball a lot. Jamar Chase will get his. T. Higgins seems to be Joe Browning's favorite receiver.
Yeah.
I mean, last year when he went 4-3, when he took over for Burrow, T. Higgins put up some decent numbers. So,
off the top of my head, he had if they're coming into the game, I mean, he didn't play the whole game. He came in and threw 249 yards, if I'm right, and 3 TDs.
Right.
And so
Joe Browning can play. I mean,
yeah.
Cincinnati their coaching staff feels he's the best backup quarterback in football.
Right.
So
if you had Burrow, basically, if you're looking at somebody to pick up because you had him, hey, Browning would be a good pick
streamer
right
today.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he's not Joe Burrow, but
right. And Carson Wentz, who knows? The guy might come in here and just blow it up because he's got Justin Jefferson and
well, if he's going to throw for 200 yards, it'll be against the Bengals at home.
There you go.
I guarantee it. Texans to Jaguars. The Texans defense leads the league with a 56.8 pass rush win rate. So they're getting past their line, the offensive line. Houston ranks 24th with a 27.5 run stop win rate. So that means Jaguars should be able to run the ball with ETN and Brashel Tutin. They lead the league at 169 yards a game behind an offensive line that ranks in the top 5 or 10. So out of 34 quarterbacks to throw a pass this year, Trevor Lawrence is 28th in passer rating.
For all you fantasy owners, also too, Christian Kirk is coming back to play.
Yeah.
So this will be his first game as a Texan, and the Texans are in panic mode right now. They're 0-2, so I see C.J. Stroud has better start connecting with his receivers. Their running game isn't really that good. Nick Chubbs is
Chubbs, both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
Trevor Lawrence has had a league high 11% drop rate.
Yeah,
the guys are dropping the ball. That's ridiculous. But Houston has allowed the ninth most points to running backs through 2 weeks. And so ETN, Brashel Tutin, who got 10 carries last week or 10 touches, 74 yards. Look for them to keep the ball on the ground and out of Lawrence's hands, hopefully.
Yeah, ETN, I think, is going to have another week. He had a good week last week. So fantasy owners might want to start him.
Yeah, I just I've always thought he was too small.
Yeah,
to carry the load 20 times a game, but he's performing well this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's performing well.
Yeah.
Colts and Titans.
Wow. A team that's 2-0 and a team that's 0-2.
The Colts haven't punted yet.
Yeah, no.
In 2 games. They haven't punted the ball. It's never been done. 3 games, it's never been done in the Super Bowl era. So
if you are a fantasy owner, John, which you are, what would you do? I mean, would you start Daniel Jones? Because he's just on fire right now. He had, rushing touchdown last week and 2 the week before, throwing over 280 yards.
I don't think that the Colts have to do much today. The Titans have averaged 1 touchdown a week the first 2 weeks. Cam Ward got his first one last week to Elick Ayamaner, your guy.
Yeah.
So he's finally on the board. Tony Pollard has the highest snap rate, touches per game at 19.5. And look for Daniel Jones to torch that secondary a couple times. Jonathan Taylor's going to run wild, I hope.
And that's an addition now that Jones is throwing the ball around. It opens up the offense and now gives Jonathan Taylor more opportunities to bust open because now people the other defenses have to look. Is Jones going to run? Is he going to throw? Is Jonathan Taylor going to have the ball? I mean,
yeah, he seems to have found his click here with Indy. I guess getting out of New York was awesome for him. Let's see if it keeps up. But through 2 weeks, he's doing great.
If you have Daniel Jones, if you have Jonathan Taylor, those are 2 must starts in this game. I would do that. And the Titans, Cam Ward finally got a touchdown last week.
Yeah, I don't think
which was one of my predictions. Would he get one? I said yes.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
If Daniel Jones rushes another touchdown in this week, I may have to take a drive down to Indy and have a talk with him.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work out really good for you.
After he beats the hell out of me for telling him what's scoring those touchdowns.
So that would be my picks: Jones and Taylor.
That's it. No receivers. Josh Downs is coming around. They got a lot of weapons there. That Adonai Mitchell. They got.
He's spreading the ball. A lot of receivers are catching the ball, so that's a really hard thing to do. I mean,
he's playing good ball. I didn't think their offensive line was as good as it's been playing.
And he's throwing the ball. He's spreading it around. And they're, I can't remember his name, the rookie tight end they got over there.
Oh, Warren.
Warren, that's it. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's a good one. He was good at Penn State. Yeah, he's a good one.
He's not a big, gigantic guy, but he's got
Don't you
hands.
wish the Bears would use Loveland like him?
Oh, you mean Komet? Yeah, I mean, that would be nice. 2 tight end sets, but they only use one tight end set. So Warren's another guy I would be watching, and I would be watching if you're a fantasy owner, if you need a tight end.
You know what I've noticed about Jonathan Taylor? And I've got him. I've had him for a few years. I found it strange that Daniel Jones is rushing this ball in from the 1 3 times now. But when I watch Jonathan Taylor in short yardage situations, he really runs upright for a bigger back. I know he's a fast back, but he runs upright. He just doesn't hit that hole with his shoulder to drive the defensive line back. And maybe that's why they're using Daniel Jones around the goal line. He's a better option.
Well, Daniel Jones, when he played for New York, he ran the ball a lot, especially at the 1 yard line.
Well, that 1 year he got his big contract. I think he had 10 or 15 rushing touchdowns, and that's why he got it, because he didn't have many passing touchdowns.
Well, he also, too, took a big, huge smack for that. Remember the ball? He got laid out really bad, and that hurt it. That put him on the IR for a little bit. He was a concussion protocol. That's right.
Raiders at Commanders. Is J.D. Nailor's going to play?
You know what? So far, I haven't seen anything, which we'll go on that in the second half hour, look at some injury reports. There are some big ones out there. It's questionable. He's still questionable to today. And if he doesn't play, then it's Marcus Mariota who actually steps up to the plate.
The Raiders are 4th in rush defense, and Washington gives up the 3rd most rush yards.
Yeah.
So look for Genty to do something today finally. He's been only getting the ball, it seems like 10 or 11 times a game, which that needs to change. But Geno Smith's, he's going to wing the ball around today. Hey, Commanders are going to be without Austin Eckler for the year.
Yeah, he's done.
What's the name of that guy that took his place?
Let's just call him Merritt's at the end because he's got one long name there. But yeah, Merritt's. Then you also got.
Hold on. You think there's 2 of those too?
He does have an S at the end of his name.
No,
you might want to look on the jersey. No. I will guarantee you on his jersey it has an S on it.
100% no.
Here we go.
100% no.
I saw that. I was going to call you up and tell you that. Look at his jersey. He's got an S at the end of it.
No. You better look again.
Hey, Wheels.
It's not Chubbs. It's not Merritt's. It's not. Well, it is T's. Maybe that's why you do everything, because your last name is plural.
Yeah. Okay. Like John Payne's.
John Payne's, Nick Chubbs, and Merritt's.
We'll look into that a little bit later, too. I have Wheels give us that answer when he calls in.
Merritt's has he has 14 attempts. He's averaging 7.1 yards a game. So he's running the ball pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does at the pro level now when he's getting the ball 15, 20 times. But, yeah, he's looked good. He's looked all right.
Geno Smith isn't looking too bad neither. I mean, considering they got Brock Bauer. He was a little banged up last week, and he's back this week. I think he'll be getting the ball a lot. Geno Smith is Jacoby Myers is his target over there.
And that Deontay Thornton's that rookie, that big, fast rookie. Mm-hmm. Geno Smith's always been a good game manager, and I remember a couple of years ago when I was looking at the stats at the end of the year, and I was just blown away that Geno Smith led the NFC in touchdowns that year, passes.
Yeah.
I was like, Geno Smith?
I know.
He's been a decent game manager. He's been around a while, but just kind of shocking.
Yeah, that's 2 teams, 1-1 each. So, hey, guess what? Somebody's going to walk away 2-1.
Good call. You're out of control.
I know.
Unless they tie.
Just trying to show my smarts.
That ended quick. Rams at Eagles. This might be the NFC Championship game later in the year.
Could be. Rams got a pretty good defense.
The Eagles are the first team since 2010 to open up 2-0 without a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
That's got to make you feel good about your Jalen Hurts.
You know what? As long as he keeps running them in and Saquon does it, I'm not worried about it. Saquon only had 1 touchdown last week.
Saquon?
Really? Are we just going to play English teacher here with me today?
That's all right.
It's early in the morning.
I babble too.
It's early in the morning, people. I was out all day long helping out. So, but back where we were at, if you're an A.J. Brown owner, I would be really looking at maybe getting a trade for something big with him, I mean, right now, because it's like not there. He's like the invisible man.
Looks a little slower off the line. Hurts has a rushing TD in 5 straight games. Doesn't have any passing TDs, but he's got a rushing TD.
Yeah.
The Rams have only given up 294 yards passing through 2 games.
Yeah.
That's pretty stout.
Yeah, it is.
And Hurts has been pressured more than 40% of his dropbacks through 2 weeks.
And you know,
the Rams front seven are going to create havoc for him. But Saquon Barkley lit LA up in 2 meetings last year. He rushed for 460 yards in the 2 meetings they had last year. I'd look for Saquon to have a good day. He'll be shaking and baking.
Hey, there you go. That's how. Thank you, John. Now you just made the way I pronounce his name 10 times better.
He'll be Saquon and Bakewan.
Shaking and baking. Shake and bake like on Talladega Nights. Shake and bake. But yeah, look for Stafford is he's really doing good. He's got the receivers up.
Puka's playing good ball. I mean, when he got smashed in the forehead.
Yeah.
When he ran that 45-yarder in last week, that's about the slowest 45 yards I've seen from a receiver in my life. I'm like, go, go, go.
Yeah, that's because you started him. So
yeah, that's 24 points, baby.
Stop it.
Gotta love it.
But you know what? I'm going to say his name because I'm still trying to figure it out. Blake Corums. Yeah, let's put an S at the end of his name. It's early in the morning still. But no, he's gotten touchdowns every game this year so far. And he's a second-year player.
Yeah, Kyron Williams hasn't gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's too bad. Too sad.
Yeah, it's twice I've started him. I got zipped.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I can't start my guy because you got Williams back there. I don't know. Maybe that'll all change one day.
Falcons and Panthers.
Well, the Falcons, breaking news, as of yesterday, fired Egg Foo Young, their kicker. He's gone.
He got released.
Yeah, he's officially gone. So anybody looking for a new kicker, which could be the Bears, who knows? But Falcons and Panthers. Ooh.
Falcons thought they were going to have the best offense in the league this year, and their defense is carrying them right now.
Yeah.
Carolina is giving up 2.5 yards after contact to running backs. So look for Bijan to have a really good day. He should be over 100 yards pretty easily and a touchdown or two.
But you know what's so funny is Bryce Young has more throwing yards than Penix Jr. Penix Jr. has got 333, and Bryce Young's got 482.
That's because Bryce Young's have to play from behind constantly.
So stats are stats, bro.
Yeah, he threw for a career high in completions last week with 35 on 55 attempts. He had 328 yards passing. He's never passed for 300 yards in consecutive games. But like I said, Atlanta's defense has been playing good ball, and I see Robinson just lighting them up.
You know, if you're a fantasy owner, I would be starting him every week. Don't even second guess that guy whatsoever. I mean, he's just a speedy guy when he gets that ball. When he gets that ball, he's a different person.
That Ted McMillan, the receiver from Carolina, looks to be like Young's favorite target and the one already as a rookie. So he's playing good ball.
And you got Darnell Mooney came back last week.
Yeah, he played 40% of the snaps.
Yeah, so there's another one you could look at if you're a fantasy owner.
I like Jubba Hubbard. I like him every week. They have nothing else.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, other than Ted McMillan getting his 5 or 6 catches, I don't see anything else coming out of that game. Those are my boys. Steelers and Patriots. Patriots are last in pass defense and third in rush defense. Pittsburgh's 23rd in pass defense and 28th in rush defense, which is surprising to me. Pittsburgh's always built their team and Tomlin around running the ball and defense. And that's not the case this year. Jalen Warren has looked good in the receiving part of the game. Running the ball, not so much. I think they were hoping that the kid, Caleb Johnson, they drafted out of Pittsburgh, would pick things up a little bit. But on that kickoff last week, he just let that ball go.
Yeah.
Thought it was like a touchback or I don't know what he was thinking.
Never even bothered touching it.
And I thought, honestly, that it was a touchback. I thought it went out. I thought the receiver or the defensive player that when he got the ball, I thought he came out of bounds and then came back in and not established position.
Right.
But they got the touchdown.
It's a new goofy rule. I don't like it.
Yeah, but they're returning 76% of the kickoffs now, which has been the most in almost 10 years.
Can we just go back to the old way where, the guy
kick it out of the end zone and start at the 20? Yeah. It's more exciting this way, though. Did you see that game? What is it, the Miami game last week?
Yeah.
Where they ran consecutive touchdowns back?
Yeah.
I mean, that was cool.
Right.
That was cool. I wish I had had their special teams on my starting lineup, but it was cool to watch. It's kind of fun. I didn't like it in the beginning, but it's kind of funky. The Patriots lead the NFL of 9 sacks through the first 2 games.
Yeah, defense is good.
And Pittsburgh's allowed 32 and 31 points through the first 2 games. They've also allowed the 5th most pass yards per attempt. So,
I never
it
liked.
doesn't look like Jalen Ramsey's really cutting it right now, unless they're going to the other side.
No, and Warren, he wasn't a back that ever impressed me. He's your basic back, but he's not an explosive back. So I think that's why Pittsburgh's having problems with the running game, which is teams are going to see this and start blitzing Aaron Rodgers a little bit more, and he's going to panic and throw some more interceptions.
DK Metcalf should have a good game today.
Yeah, he had a touchdown last week.
No,
Did he?
Last week before, I think he had. I don't think he had one last week. I think Rodgers didn't have a great game last week.
No, he didn't.
Passing the ball. Drake May looks like he's going to be a decent quarterback.
Yeah,
he runs the ball well. That could he could exploit Pittsburgh's D a little bit.
Their running game is non-existent too over there. I mean, Stevenson is their featured back there, and he's
Travion Henderson. I'm surprised he's not getting the ball more already. They're letting the other back over there that backs up Stevenson get the ball a little bit more, which is kind of surprising to me. Maybe they're going to ease him in. I don't know, but he looks so good in the preseason. And when he gets to play, he's so explosive.
Yeah, I mean, they're throwing the ball more in New England than they are running the ball.
That, which is, again, surprising, especially with Josh McDaniels.
Right.
Because he played under Belichick, or coached under Belichick. So I kind of thought it would be the same offense, but it's not. I'm not a big Josh McDaniels fan. But we'll see how they do.
All righty. Next game.
Packers at Browns. Browns have the number 1 rush defense in the NFL.
Isn't that a surprise to you? So considering their record is 0-2 and they can't score.
Well, offensively, they're challenged. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs has a rushing TD in 10 straight games, dating back to last year.
Yeah.
So, Sammy, start Josh Jacobs. Hopefully it stops at 10.
Yeah, there you go. But, he will do it. He's not a bright guy.
Quinshon Judkins looked good last week for his first carries. I didn't think he'd get the ball that much, but he ended up carrying it 10 times for 61 yards, I believe. And Harold Fannin, that rookie tight end they've got out of Bowling Green, he's had 5 receptions or more each game. David Njoku's kind of been lost in the shuffle there. That kid's a stud.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Boy, he gets that.
I don't know if they're double teaming him because they've got nothing outside. I mean, Cedric Tillman's, I think he's got a couple of touchdowns.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, which is kind of surprising to me. They'll have a hard time scoring this one, though, and I think the Packers win big. They got to win by at least 2 touchdowns.
And, fantasy owners, Tucker Kraft is questionable for this game.
He's playing.
He is playing.
Yeah. I talked to him this morning.
I may be weary about that start, John. Even though you're not playing me, but I might be, as a friend and a host, I would be weary. I would look out for another tight end there.
I think Tucker Kraft.
Yeah. Okay, but just trying to help you out.
He'll have 60, 70 yards and maybe get in the end zone.
Try to help out a bro.
Jaden Reed had surgery this week.
Yeah.
He's out for a little bit, November, with no Christian Watson. Wicks has been hurt. Dobbs would be a good pickup right now. If he's out there on the waiver wire, Romeo Dobbs would be a good pickup.
Did you read the article about Sanders as to why he was not put on the roster last week? He did not want to play. Who did Cleveland play again last week? Help me out. Cleveland. It was all a drafting issue for that. He didn't want to play because he didn't get picked by the team they played last week, which I can't.
Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
He didn't want to play for Baltimore.
Right.
Because of Lamar Jackson.
And
knew he wouldn't be playing for the next 5 years.
Right.
So he told Baltimore, and Baltimore was ready to take him at pick 141 or something like that. And they passed on him because he came flat out and said, I don't want to play there because of Lamar Jackson.
And he didn't yet. And he didn't want to he did not want to actually play that game, period. He sat out. He was inactive with no injuries.
He might as well sit out. I don't think Shedeur Sanders is going to be ever worth a crap.
All righty. So obviously you hear that music. Believe it or not, a half hour's gone by really fast. So what we're going to do is, I guess we're going to take a commercial break so everybody can get up and go get a snack and get ready for the second half of Fantasy Football Blitz here on
WRMN
1410 AM, Studio 14, downtown Elgin. Stay tuned for the second half, and then we're going to have Wheels call in a little bit later.
Yeah, he was feeling a little under the weather last night, so we'll see how he's doing.
Yeah, okay. I hope he's doing good.
Plus, he went 8-2 last week, so we don't care if he calls in.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that guy
He
anymore.
schooled us.
I don't like that guy anymore. All right, everybody, stay tuned.
We asked parents who adopted teens to share their journey.
If you build a relationship, then it becomes easier. If you build trust, it becomes easier. As a parent, you want what's best for your child, to give them the love that a child needs. It's probably the best thing you can do for a teenager.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. A message brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Children are the greatest joy and our best hope for a better future. Friends, they are the future. But did you know that millions of kids right here in our own backyard are facing hunger every day? Without healthy food, it's harder to grow, to thrive, to feel their best.
The impact when children don't have enough to eat is tremendous because when you're hungry and your basic needs aren't being met, you cannot learn.
Every child deserves to be fed. This is a problem we know how to solve. Food is not just food. It's energy, health, confidence, hope, and even love. Yes, love.
Breakfast in the classroom contributes to kids being more focused, which leads to higher grades, and simply just their well-being.
Learn more about how No Kid Hungry is helping end child hunger in America at helpnokidhungry.org.
Looking for a seed buying experience that's more humanized? Ready to trade a company that's oversized for an independent brand that's right-sized? Searching for elite hybrids that have been optimized, tested in your geography, and localized? Did we run out of words that rhyme, so now we have to use metaphysicized? Maybe so. But if you answered yes to any of these questions, then it's probably time you get Wiffleized. Choose Wiffles hybrids this season, and let's get familiarized.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
All right, welcome back to Fantasy Football Blitz, everybody. I am Dave Tease, your host, along with John Payne, co-host, Studio 14, WRMN, 1410 AM.
Second half.
Second half is ready to start, so anybody want to call in, text, anybody YouTubing in or texting or say, hey.
I don't think anybody's awake yet.
That's interesting. I'm up early. What about you?
I'm up early. Cooper and Molly are up early. Hi, Cooper. Hi, Molly.
Hey, guys.
My dogs.
How's Molly doing?
Molly is, she's doing better the last day or so. But
good.
Still not eating the way she should. But
yeah,
that could have been from the other day, too. Jets at Bucks.
Jetson Bucks, Bucky Irving. God, I like that guy.
Amika Bukwa. That kid's a
Yeah.
stud.
Yeah.
Where's Mike Evans been?
Maybe hanging out with A.J. Brown? I mean, seriously. Those two are just like not there.
Yeah, he's played the same amount of snaps or even more snaps than Mike Brown. Or Mike Brown. Mike
A.J.
Evans.
A.J. Brown?
A.J. Brown, you got me.
Yeah.
A.J. Browns.
Oh,
no Justin Fields. So they had the great Tyrod Taylor. I think Tyrod Taylor's been in the league for about.
Did you say
15 years.
Tyrod?
Tyrod Taylor.
Okay. Yeah, I see Tyrod, I think, will do a better job, I think, than
You think?
Justin Field.
I mean, there's no threat of the rush with him, really.
Yeah, I know.
Brees Hall. It's at Tampa Bay.
It's a hard place.
I don't think that the Jets are gonna put up many points today.
I wonder what the weather's going to be like in Florida today.
Who cares? We're up here in Elgin.
Oh, you know what? For fantasy owners out there, you got to know if there's a hurricane buckling down on your team.
But I think we would have heard about that.
I mean, come on, man. No, but it rains a lot in Florida too.
Yes, it does, Dave.
That's why there's water on both sides of the island.
Good job, weatherman Dave.
No.
Are you actually checking the weather report?
I was trying to find a game, but I can't find it right now. It'll show up here in a second. But yeah, one of the things is Baker Mayfield. I think he's playing some good ball.
He is. He is. He's kind of cocky, but that's kind of what I like about him.
Yeah, that's what I like about him too.
He's a football player, man.
Yeah,
he's a football player.
He is. Bucky Irving is just having a great year right now. And they used the two-headed monster. They used White and Bucky Irving last
White's
week.
a good back, too.
Yeah, he is.
So is that Sean Tucker, who hasn't got the ball much.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they've got three good backs there.
That's gonna
Decent offensive line. I don't know if Wirfs, their left tackle, is playing this week or not, but I think he's been off the first couple of weeks. So when they get him back, that's going to be a huge upgrade for that line, left tackle.
So being a fantasy owner, when you got White, what I saw last week, and Bucky Irving wasn't the guy crossing the goal line, made me mad. I'll tell you that. But
you know who hasn't scored yet this year that we haven't heard the name yet really too much? Cade Otton.
Yeah,
they're
the
tight end.
Mm-hmm.
That guy seems to sneak in the end zone.
You think so?
Every couple of weeks. I don't know if he sneaks in today, but he's due.
Yeah.
But I think Bucky Irvin, Baker Mayfield are starts today, especially at home. I wouldn't start anybody on the Jets. I mean, if you're looking for a flex and you have to start Brees Hall, maybe, but Braylon Allen's not getting the ball much.
No.
But Brees Hall's good back.
Yeah, he is.
There's just nothing else over there. Garrett Wilson, but what's he going to do today with Tyrod Taylor? Now watch Tyrod Taylor go down there and just tear it up.
Oh, that's usually ends up happening.
Yeah.
You make a prediction and, hey, there he is, Let's see.
Broncos at Chargers. That's going to be a good game, man. That's two good defenses.
Yeah, and it's a divisional matchup, which is going to be very hard.
I think Harbaugh's 3-1 against Sean Payton. So I don't know that they like each other too much. But
we also have
Sean Payton's from Naperville. You know that?
Is he? Yeah, that's right. He went to Naperville Central North High School.
Who on Denver is a leader in targets, receptions, and receiving yards?
Franklin.
Yes.
Did you watch him last week? I mean, if
I had him. I drafted him last year.
Yeah, I know.
And then I ended up trading him to Wheels.
Boy,
at the beginning of this year.
Did Wheels start him?
No,
Wheels had a good week last week because he listens to Fantasy Football Blitz on WRMN 1410 AM.
Broncos have a league best 29% pressure on opposing quarterbacks. I mean, that's going to make any quarterback uncomfortable. And Herbert's averaging 280 yards a game passing. So something's got to give here.
The Chiefs,
I don't think Justin Herbert throws for 280 today.
You don't think so?
No. If he's lucky, 250. Use his legs a little bit. I still think the Chargers win this game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's by much. Bo Nix doesn't look as good the first two games as he did like the back half of last year, but he'll come around. Cortland Sutton's been non-existent too.
Yeah, he's been quiet.
I mean, haven't heard much from him.
It's like I told you. In Denver, I see they're still not all there. Bo Nix is just not quite comfortable yet. But Franklin kind of makes him comfortable because that guy did one drive was all Franklin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 3 passes and 1 touchdown and in the end zone. I mean, bam, bam, bam. He's fast.
He was.
Do you think Wheels will start him against that defense?
He was Bo Nix's wide receiver at Oregon.
Yeah, you're right.
So he's familiar with him. That's why they took him. But yeah, he's a good ball player. He seems to be coming in his own the second.
Think Wheels will start him this week?
I doubt it.
Against that Chargers defense, which looks pretty good, by the way.
I think he's got better receivers than that.
Do you feel that Denver's running game is just
non-existent?
Non-existent.
I mean,
I don't see anybody.
R.J. Harvey's still learning.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins has been running the ball decently.
Yeah, right.
But until he gets hurt.
Yeah, but nobody's exploding over there, you know.
No, and I don't think it's going to happen.
Especially
this
with
week.
PPR leagues, a lot of these guys that's it. If you got a running back on Denver, you're just like, Dobbins is not getting those big yardages.
Well, they expected more out of Evan Ingram, who they picked up in the offseason, and he's kind of looked like crap so far.
Yeah.
Something's got to give there, though. I'm going to take San Diego at home.
Yeah, I'm going to take San Diego on that one, too. Because
Quentin Johnson's been playing good ball.
Oh, God, yes, he has. I think Herbert's.
And Lad McConkey.
Yeah.
That little Smurf is just all over the field.
Right.
I mean, he's good. He's a good ball player.
Wow. Would Wheels start Franklin and McConkey today? McConkey?
Lad McConkey's.
Oh, I love my little co-host over there, little smarty pants.
Saints at Seahawks.
And that is in New Orleans, isn't it?
No, it's in Seattle.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did talk about that
to
Thursday. Yeah, it's close. It's right around the corner.
Spencer Rattler's coming off his best game of his career. Threw 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to continue. He's still searching for his first win, though. He's 0-8.
Yeah.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, Saints owners, I would stay away from that game. If you got Alvin Kamara, he's not really doing that much. The team isn't doing that much. I think it's about ready for a quarterback change pretty soon.
Smith-Njigba is seeking to be the first player in franchise history to open the season with three straight 100-yard games.
Speaking of him, keep on. I got to look this up for fantasy owners here. I just saw something on.
I'll tell you the guy to watch right now in the Saints is Juwan Johnson. He'd be a great waiver move right now if he's still available in your leagues. He's had 20 targets this season. He's played 97.8% of the Saints' offensive snaps, and he's ran 74 routes. Only 2 tight ends in the NFL have a higher target rate than Johnson, and only 1 tight end with more fantasy points.
As you were talking about, God, why is that? An I and a J and a G and a B and an A.
That's why I call him JSN.
JSN. Okay, JSN. Good. JSN has actually got an illness. He is.
Yeah,
They'd say it is unlikely going to affect him, but if he's got like the flu or something,
he showed up on the injury report yesterday.
Yeah, he is. He did show up on there.
It's amazing how they get healthy when it comes kickoff.
Yeah,
for a lot of these guys, if they're questionable, most of the times I'm starting them anyway.
Yeah,
that's why you have to watch those inactives 90 minutes before the game.
Pump them up.
See what's happening.
Right,
but I'm sure he's going to play.
Do we give him our secret as to how we look up these stuffs here? You know, our secret little website.
Well, you can find that pretty much on anywhere.
Well, yeah, I know, but I like the better one. You know,
I don't like to give names out.
Okay.
But yeah,
but that way they got
secret information.
You know, if they start looking at this stuff, they won't listen to our show. So we ain't going to tell them what it is. Okay.
A defensive battle here. Cowboys at Bears.
Yeah. Wow.
I think the over and under in this game is 53.5. That's the highest scoring game of the week it could be. Man, it's going to be a fun game to watch. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I think Caleb Williams shines today. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he has a great game. I think they beat Dallas.
You know,
I think they beat Dallas.
I'm going to say I think they're going to beat Dallas because look what happened to that game last week. Dallas in New York. It came down to
but you see how many yards that Russell Wilson threw for last week?
Yeah,
I mean, Dallas's D is no better than Chicago's, and with Chicago losing Jalen Johnson,
right,
for a while.
That game was.
They might as well just let CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens run down the field because there's not going to be anybody to cover him. I don't think.
Yeah,
they're going to really have to work on that. I don't know what they're going to do there.
If the Bears use their tight end sets and DeAndre Swift is actually going to play, he is on the injury report with a quad issue, but it says right here that he's going
that Magana guy plays.
Yeah,
I'd almost like to see him get the ball 15 times to see what he can do with it.
I think the Bears will win. because you use your tight ends, and Dallas's D isn't that good. If you're letting New York really only had one good player,
yards.
Yeah, that is that's a note to come walking in on there. Use your tight end sets, and you just cover.
But they got to stop the run there too. This Javonte Williams is playing good ball.
Right,
he had almost 100 yards last week.
Yeah, he's good at goal line, stuff like that.
I mean, he tore his ACL a couple years ago. He looks to be back. I mean, he didn't look healthy last year in Denver, but he looks to be back this year.
You want a weather report on that game?
No, it looks cloudy.
Yeah, I'm looking out the window. It's cloudy.
Good job, man. Bears can't start 0-3.
No, they cannot. No. I mean, then there's going to be people a little bit upset.
The Bears have allowed 2 more passing touchdowns than any team in the league.
Yeah,
that does not bode well, and that was with Johnson. I mean, he was a little unhealthy, but
Bears are still in a learning process with their new head coach, and Williams has to start all over as with the new game plan and actually learn to play the game the way it's supposed to be.
He's got a quarterback rating of 57.7.
Right.
He's got an off-target rate of 18.5%. That's the third highest figure in the NFL. He's just not getting the ball where it needs to be. He seems like he's overthrowing everything.
Ooh, Trayvon Diggs for the Cowboys was added to the injury list. That could be a help for the Bears.
The opposing quarterback that's played the Bears the first 2 weeks has won NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Yes. So Dak Prescott could have a great game today. I'm still going Bears, though.
Yeah, I'm going Bears all the way with this one. I mean, I think this is going to be great. It's going to be a great game.
What do you got a final prediction on the score?
I actually come out saying Bears 24, Cowboys 20.
I'm going to say Bears 34, Cowboys 32. Because your scumbag kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is going to kick 4 50-yarders for you.
Oh, I hope he kicks some 60-yarders for me. Yeah, 50-yarders. Yeah, that's
nuts.
By the way,
that was just luck.
That gives, in our league, anything 50 and over is 10 points for a kicker.
And back when we started this league 38 years ago, Morton Anderson was the only one kicking 50s, and that was a couple a year. Now they're all doing it.
Are we going to have a 40th anniversary party for our league? Should we have one?
I don't think anybody will come.
You and me will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a great game. Both teams are undefeated. Can't wait to watch this one. Cardinals at 49ers. Yuck.
Who would actually honestly say that those teams would be undefeated together in that division? Matter of fact, isn't that a 3-way? Seahawks are undefeated too right now too. So that's a 3-way first place tie right there.
Marvin Harrison's mad because he's not. Marvin Harrison Jr. is mad because he's not getting the ball enough, and the coach is mad at him for not getting open enough. So that doesn't bode well for that relationship.
That's a fight that ain't working out too good, is it?
Mac Jones might be a good spot start this week. If you're looking for a quarterback, you've got a couple injured since there's so many quarterbacks injured already.
Yeah, I know.
He might not be a bad start. He's at home.
Dropping like flies over there.
Arizona's given the 7th most passing up yards a game at like 255, something like that, 260.
They don't have a Jawan Jennings.
I think he's playing.
They should.
I think
he was going to.
Ricky Pearsall and him. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
I know Kittle's still out. That tight end scored for them. That his backup, his name's Tongues or something like that. Tongues.
I
don't know. I just saw the back of his jersey briefly.
Well, Tongue just scored a touchdown with his tongue out.
Kyler Murray's given the 49ers problems in the past. Hopefully, Marvin Harrison Jr. James Conner. Good back around the goal line, but has not carried the ball well. I think he's only averaging a little over 3 yards a carry. Trey Benson's coming, man.
Yeah,
if he's out there, grab him because he's coming. Hurt? I don't think so.
He was
playing
listed
like
it. Yeah. His age is catching up to him.
I think so. I think you're right. But Trey Benson is coming. He's getting more touches every week. I think. But second half of the year that he'll be leading the backfield and carries.
What is our next game? Because pretty soon we're going to be getting here.
Chiefs at Giants.
Panic mode. If the Chiefs lose, they will be 0-3, and the Chargers, if they win, will be 3-0. Who would ever saw that one coming?
Not me. Russell Wilson threw for is now became the 6th quarterback to throw for over 400 yards with 3 different teams. Neighbors has 230 yards through 2 games, the most by a Giants player since '84. The Chiefs give up the 2nd highest catch rate to slot receivers, so fire up Wendell Robinson.
Really? That's going to be your sleeper?
That's my sleeper for this week.
Wow.
I don't know that that's going to be a high-scoring game, maybe 24-20, 21-17, something like that.
Yeah.
Lions at Ravens Monday night. That's going to be a great game. That's another one that's got the over-under over 50 points.
Really?
Yes.
They're expecting that to be a shootout.
The over-under is around 53 total points.
Detroit coming off of a win.
Goff and Jackson are both tied for the most passing touchdowns this year with 6.
Right.
But they played the Bears, so that gives them the advantage.
The advantage Detroit's going to have is you got Gibbs and Montgomery. And that's a two-headed monster, which opens up your...
Derrick Henry's going to be mad.
Oh, yeah. Hey, he only had, 23 yards last week?
Derrick Henry's going to be mad. He's going to be fired up. It's going to be a great offensive game. It's going to be a fun game to watch.
It's going to be some defense in there, too. I mean...
Oh, yeah. I like Baltimore at home, but not by much.
Yeah. That's just that's a game. That's the game of the week. I'm sorry, up and down the board. That is the game of the week.
It's a great game. That's going to be a fun game to watch along with the Bears. It's going to be a fun game to watch. Yeah,
both of them are 1-1 between Baltimore and Detroit. Detroit got stomped by the Packers. But if Baltimore looks at that game, maybe they can find a way to do what the Packers did without having Parsons on that team. But the Ravens have a good defense. They really do have a good defense, but they're banged up a little bit. Excuse me. I think they lost one of their top players last week. So he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. I can't remember his name. I don't look at defense because we're all about offense.
Well, you got to look at it a little bit, but yeah, you're right.
And we got about close to 8 minutes left.
I want to do some waiver targets here. I've only got 4 or 5, maybe 6, but we talked about him a little bit. We talked about him a little bit already. Juwan Johnson, tight end, New Orleans. Grab him if he's out there. You just heard me say Wendell Robinson. He's got a lot of targets the first 2 weeks. Going up against a team that gives a lot of yards up to the slot.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel Tootin.
Rootin'
Tootin is getting the ball a little bit more in Jacksonville. That's why they got rid of Bigsby. If he's out there, grab him. Franklin, who we talked about from Denver.
Yes.
If he's out there, grab him. And Romeo Dobbs, who we talked about a little bit.
Right.
With Jaden Reed hurt and their situation there. And with Tucker Kraft, questionable. They're going to have to hit those receivers today unless Luke Musgrove, kid they drafted along with Kraft, he's got to get more involved in that offense too. And Elick Ayamaner, the rookie from Stanford that's on your team. He caught Cam Ward's first touchdown last week, and he's getting some routes there. So
if you're looking for quarterbacks on waivers too, you got Mariota, and then you got Browning, and you got who's the one? You
got Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for a quarterback, I would actually go out there and do that. Running backs, not so much. You can't. There's not a lot of running backs that are out there on waivers.
Right, and if there's anybody out there, everybody knows in fantasy, you grab them as fast as you can because they go.
Anybody wants to join us? 847-931-1410. To do our 2-minute drill here in a second. Phone lines are open. I don't know if Wheels is going to call in because there's nobody on there right now, but you can participate.
Wheels is a little under the weather, and that's good because he went 8-2 last week.
Yeah, I know. I would say something, but I can't say it on the radio.
Dave, you went 4-6 again. I went 5-5. So for the season, our Phantom, which is Wheels or whoever was the first week,
right?
They're 18-12. So obviously we don't know what the heck we're talking about.
But we're in first and second place in our league.
but you're in first place in the league. But right now you're 3 games behind me. You're at 13-17. I'm at 16-14, which that's nothing to brag about, believe me.
Yeah.
Wheels went 8-2 last week.
I know. Lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why I said if he does call in, I don't blame you if you're not feeling good. If he does call in, he answers the questions first. I think he's living off of us.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Wheels is his own man.
Legend in his own mind. Yes, let's go ahead with the 2. I want to start out with my sleeper, too, really quickly. I think Marcus Mariota is going to be a sleeper this week.
I could see that.
Yep.
If he plays.
Yeah, if he does play, but I think he's playing.
Otherwise, he'll be sleeping.
Yeah. Probably like Wheels is right now. Okay, let's play the 2-minute warning really quickly.
He's the lucky one.
Yeah.
I know Derek asked us the other day when we were on his show, you guys tape this show, or do you guys get up at 5:30 in the morning? We get up at 5:30 in the morning.
This is live down at Studio 14.
On WRMN 1410, serving the Fox Valley and beyond.
Oh, I like it when you do that. Okay, you want my question first? You want me to go down, or you want to rotate back?
My first question is, why do you put an S on everybody's name?
Well, because...
Oh, okay, that's not on there, but go ahead.
But I like to. I'm Davey. I get to do what I want. Okay. When you're Davey, you do what you want. Okay. I will say... I will say, Jake... will Jake Browning throw for 3 TDs today?
I will say no.
Ooh.
If he throws for 4, do I win?
My pen just win. Well, yeah, that's the topic of the game of the two. Yes. Will I? Yeah, okay. We keep going on.
I'm taking you're going to say yes since it was your question.
Yes, I'm sorry. There's another pen that doesn't work. Okay.
Well, you got 3 of them over there. Good luck here in a second.
Will the Saints finally get a win today? I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no also.
Okay. Will Cole Clement get his first touchdown today? I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say yes on that one also.
Yeah, I am. I think he's going to.
They've got to get those tight ends involved.
Yeah, it's time. It's time to see a tight end touchdown. Okay. Will Aaron Rodgers get 2 picks today?
No.
I say yes.
Fool.
And then my last one.
Every time you say something different, man, it's go fool.
Okay, and then my other one, will Jalen Hurts have 2 rushing touchdowns? Jalen Hurts will have 2 rushing touchdowns. Yes or no?
No.
I'll say yes.
Fool.
And those are a little bit mixed up questions there. I like it.
You ready for mine?
Go ahead.
Does Carson Wentz pass for 210 yards or over?
I will say yes, because that was going to be one of my questions I was going to write down, and almost same. I was going to say 230. So
I tried to bring it down a little to make it more interesting.
First and second place, we're on the same page. Go ahead.
What are you saying?
I said yes.
You say yes?
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with that, reluctantly.
Okay.
You know what? I'm changing mine. I'm saying no.
Oh,
I think they're going to run the ball.
Never second guess yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Does A.J. Brown get a TD?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say 3 weeks, no TD.
I'm going to say yes because he's going to whine until he gets the ball down there. Jalen Hurts is going to throw it to him.
I'm saying no because the guy that owns the card shop in South Elgin, I don't want to see A.J. Brown score for him.
I don't know if he'll start him today.
He probably will. He's not that bright. Okay, go ahead.
Will the Browns score 13 or more points at home versus Green Bay?
Ooh. I'll say yeah. I think they're going to end up being chump points.
I'm going to say no.
Really? Okay.
I think they get 12. 4 field goals. Will Ashton Genty get in the end zone for the first time today against Washington?
I'll say yes.
I'm going to say yes also. I'm hoping. I've got him starting today. You taking the over or the under at 53.5 total points for the Bears-Cowboys game?
I'm going to take the under.
So you're going under?
Yes.
I'm going over.
Okay. So those are our picks for today and this week. And listen, guys, good luck to all you fantasy owners and coaches out there. Our music's coming on, so our show's about ready to end here, John.
Don't forget to check those inactives 90 minutes before kickoff.
Yeah.
That could help.
Yeah. You don't want to start a guy who's not playing tapping before in our league.
No. And that goes for the 3 o'clock games, too. I mean, check them at 1:30 our time. And good luck this week.
Good luck this week.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, John, good luck to you this week.
You know what? Bad luck to you.
Hey, thank you. That even makes it better for me.
Lamar Jackson breaks his leg this week. Running one in for you.
Yeah, I
gets tackled at the half-yard line.
All right. Have a good Sunday. Have a good day. Enjoy it. Stay out of trouble, everybody. Dave Tease and John Payne.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 8 o'clock.